What is going on, guys? General Fatboy here, bringing you another episode in my March Top 100 Road to Glory series on FIFA 17. And here we're jumping straight into seasons. I know I didn't record my entire Road to Glory here, but right now we're in Division 2 and we made it all the way to Division 2. Now, I have made it to Division 1 before on this account, but I got relegated and I haven't played seasons in quite a while. I've been mainly playing Foot Champs and I didn't really play during the week, because I've been busy during school, but now I have more time to play, and so I'm hopping back into seasons here, trying to earn more coins to build a better team to do better in the Foot Champs. And my goal is to win Division 1 title this year, at least once. And of course, the aim of the series is to hit top 100 in Foot Champs for the week, because once again, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit top 100 for the month, because that would require going 36, 37 and 0 every weekend. And honestly, I'm just not that good of a FIFA player. I would love to be, and maybe we could somehow hit that by the end of FIFA 17. That would be fantastic. But right now, I'm just aiming for top 100 during the weekend. But yeah, here in this first game here, we won 2-1, and I mean, I felt it was pretty deserved to win. And right here, I'm still using my weekend league team, and I actually built a second team, because during seasons, when I play seasons, I use two teams. I use my main team, and I use a fitness squad team. And here's my fitness squad team that I just quickly put together. I have Balotelli, the red one, and the red Marquinhos. I've never tried them until I built this team, and I want to see how they played. So in the first game here, we didn't get off to a great start. Jamie Vardy here hits us on the counter. He's through on goal. Vardy smashes that across, and Castile, I believe that's how his name's pronounced. Don't quote me on that, but he pulled off a great save for an 82 rated keeper. And here Insigne's through, and he just lays it off to Lucas, who smashes that into an open goal. And once again, we're on the attack here. Balotelli finds Lucas. Lucas holds up the ball for Insigne. Insigne just is not able to put that in with his left foot. I didn't mean to shoot that shot so low. I thought I got enough power on it, but Insigne decided to take that kind of shot. Need to put enough power on it, but here Fernandinho wins the ball back, and Balotelli's through. Once again, Balotelli's not able to finish, so that's two good chances in a pretty short span that we're not able to put away. And here Lukaku's through on goal, and another great save by Castile. I'm not sure quite how to pronounce that. If you guys could drop a comment below and letting me know how to pronounce it, that'd be great. But here Balotelli does brilliantly with that little flick, and he's just through on goal here. He's just rushing, and my opponent's giving me tons of space, and Balotelli just finds Lucas. And Lucas tucks it into the bottom corner of the net with his left foot. I'm a little confused as to why he would go with his left foot. I mean, I was planning to go with his right foot, but at the end of the day, he still put it away anyway. And here Fernandinho finds Balotelli with a brilliant back heel. And Balotelli is able to score on his debut. So he has a goal and assist debut. So he had a pretty good first game, but you'll see later on, I really did expect much more from Balotelli, but you'll see as the episode progresses. And here we pick up another 3-1 win. My opponent had more shots, but as you can see from the shot map, he had shots from long range, shots that weren't really troubling me. So without those shots, we pretty much would have had a dead even game in terms of stats. And here coming up against our next opponent, against a BPL team, Conte's able to intercept the ball, and he finds Royce, and Royce just tucks that beautifully into the bottom left corner. But guys, I want to talk to you about the new patch that he recently came out with. I believe it was Monday, maybe last week. I'm not even quite sure when it came out, but the defending, I don't know, because before defending was too overpowered because it would defend for you, but now it's rewarding manual defenders more, but it's still not balanced enough, because I'm finding that my defense will leave huge gaps in the back, and my opponent is able to through ball it to his attackers every single time. And I've tried playing defensive to counter this, but I mean, my defenders just keep going all over the place and leave huge gaps for through balls, and that just cost me so many goals. So I really think they fixed one problem but replaced it with another. So they didn't really fix it, they just replaced one problem with the other. Before, like I said, it was too easy to defend, and now it's too hard to defend, because you still can't really control your defenders to the best of your abilities, in my opinion. I think a lot of it's still down to the computers, but now the computers are even worse at defending, so I don't know. And also, a thing that apparently they were supposed to fix was the kitch glitch, where one kit would appear on the player that shows up and another would appear on the little loading screen. I'm sure you guys know what I mean, but they still haven't fixed this. I mean, it happens a lot less often, but it has happened to me once or twice where that glitch still does appear. So again, EA have not done their best to fix the glitch, even though they said they were. But they have gotten down the auto passing. I have yet to come up against an auto passing, and here Balotelli's through. And Balotelli really should be scoring, but that was my fault. I waited way too long to take the shot there. But anyway, back to going about the patch. Another problem I have with this patch is that they added a latency bar to FUT Champs, but they didn't add it to Seasons. And so Seasons, I'm getting a lot of laggy games. You'll see in, I think, this episode or next episode, there's a couple games that lag. Excuse me. There's a lot of games that are lag here. And in this game real quick, this game was super frustrating. His 2 goals was a rebound and a deflection, and then he does the "can you hear me?" And when people celebrate like this, it really gets on my nerves. I mean, this guy was being outplayed, and he got 2 lucky goals. And I was just missing shots left, right, and center, which I guess you could say comes down to me. But I mean, there's a point in FIFA where it's like there's nothing else you could do. It's just their goalies are being amazing. And here Lucas once again with an amazing shot. Well, not an amazing shot, amazing opportunity, and Buffon's able to save it. In here, once again, Lucas threw on goal, and he finds Fernandinho. Fernandinho, I don't know why he does that. He lets the ball run through his legs and then shoots it, when I told him to shoot it first time, and that was super frustrating me. And there we go, 3-0, 3-0-1 in Division 2. And this game was very strange. This guy had Silvers and Simi had Bale. So I mean, if he can afford Bale, I'm assuming he can afford better players. Maybe he just lacks those players. But here Royce threw on goal. Once again, finishing has been a huge problem with this team, and is another reason why I want to sell this team. And you'll see later on in the video that I finally decided to make a change to this team. A complete changeover, do-over to the team. And once again, Pogba's through on goal. Pogba just hits that wide. I mean, I do the same thing every time. I mean, I do nothing different there than I would in any other occasion. And all the other occasions, they find the back of the net. And that game ends 0-0, and it really should not have ended 0-0. But as I was saying, the connection in Seasons has been pretty laggy. So I don't get why, if they can implement the new latency bar into FUT Champs, why they couldn't do it in Seasons. See, it seems like this where EA's actions are really questionable, because I mean, they have to be. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but they have to be a multi-million company, right? With the amount of people with the amount of money other YouTubers and just people who can afford to drop money on the game with the FIFA points, you would expect them to have the best of the best team working on this game to make it as best as they possibly can. But they still fail to get the little things right. I mean, don't get it wrong, but don't get it wrong. EA do a lot of great things, but they also do a lot of terrible things that are easily avoidable. And I just think that's a huge issue with the game. Anyway, that's enough about that. I already talked about this kind of in a previous episode. And once again, finishing, it's just not going my way. Here Sturridge comes in the 45th minute. Oh no, I'm sorry, excuse me. He passed it to Sterling, who Sterling just misses an open goal with this 2-star weak foot. And I think weak foots are strongly and big influence on this game. They're a big factor, as a better way of putting it. They're a big factor in this game. If you have a player with a weak foot that's not so good, it's going to cost you goals and it's going to cost you games. But here Sturridge does not have a weak left foot, as that is his strong foot. He just tucks in a beauty in the 45th minute. But here, this, guys, if you guys don't do this a lot, I strongly recommend you do this on free kick. Instead of going for goal, you pass it off to a player. And here I pass it off to Alaba, and Alaba just fake shots, and Alaba smashes that into the top right of the net. And I love Alaba. He probably has been my favorite left back in the game. He has everything you need. He has the dribbling, he has the passing, defending, the pace. He has the shot for rare occasions like that where he does get into goal scoring opportunities. And I think he's the best left back in the game. I tried Alexandro. I just do not like Alexandro because of the fact that he has high work rates. And high work rates means that he's always attacking and he's always defending. But I find because he's always attacking, he has a hard time getting back quickly, because if he's attacking and someone steals the ball off of him or something like that, they're going to hit him on the counter. And then he has to sprint the entire length of the pitch down to try to get back. And he was always attacking, and that always caught him out of position. That was super annoying. And there was a terrible penalty by Alaba. I gave it to Alaba because I wanted to give him his brace. He deserved that after being taken down in the box. But there again, the free kick almost worked. Royce had the shot saved. And here we continue the pressure here. We find Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds Alaba. Alaba's through on goal again. And he hits into the bottom right. Now, I don't know why Alba's in this position, but I have him on stay back attacking. But yet he continues to attack. But I have no problems as long as he's scoring. And there, another free kick goal, pass off. And Renato Sanchez just buries that into the bottom right with the finesse shot. And here, Martial finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang makes it 6-2. And that's how the game ends. And I believe that makes us 4-1-1 at this point. And you can see by the stats, I completely dominated this opponent. 87% passing, I believe 19 shots, 14 on target, 57% possession. Complete domination. And yeah, as I was saying, we are 4-1-1 here. And we're going to jump into our transfer list here. And we're going to see the players that sold from our rewards. We got a bunch of rewards, or a bunch of players from the 100k packs from hitting gold 1. And I listed every single thing up for transfer because, once again, this is a Road to Glory account, barring the few $10-15 I spent at the beginning of the year. So I'm trying to sell every single little thing that I can to eventually build up my coin total and afford players like Ronaldo. And there you see the Modric and Martial that we packed, going for a combined total of about 77,000, close to 80,000. And a lot of things still didn't sell here, so I relisted them, hoping that they would sell this time. And here we jump into our next game against this insane team. The 4-4-1-1 I don't really come up against too much. I love that formation in I believe FIFA 12. I love that formation FIFA 12. I remember I having Milmar, Neymar. I had Lucio. Lucio was a god that game. But yeah, I haven't really used that formation since then. I mean, I don't really like playing with the striker, with the formation with one striker. The 4-3-2-1 is the exception to that, because when you play the 4-3-2-1, the 3 attackers are almost all strikers, because I have them on stay central and getting behind. So they're all in the central playing off one another. So I really enjoy that. But other than the 4-3-2-1, I don't really enjoy two formation strikers. Excuse me, I don't really enjoy formations without 2 strikers, because I like to play off my strikers. And here Lucas, again, the finishing. I know this is left foot, but still, I expect him to put a shot on target at least. But here Insigne is able to bury a beauty into the top right corner, making it 1-1. And I believe that's how the game ends, 1-1. But don't quote me on that. We still have a couple in-game minutes, as it's only the 60th minute. Yeah, the game does end 1-1 here. So we go 4-2-1, and our chances of winning the title is getting slimmer and slimmer as each game passes. But here is where I was talking about earlier. We start to build a new team, because the team that I was using wasn't cutting it out for me. They kept missing silly chances. And here I was listing up Alaba, Boateng, and Aubameyang. It'll pain me to list up those players. I love those players, especially the defense and Alaba and Boateng, because they're just so solid. And here you can see the team that we decided to build. It took me forever to finally decide on this team. I was thinking about getting Bale over Aguero, but then if I had Bale, I wouldn't have that many coins to build a balanced team all around. And I think it's better to have a better all-around team than one or two elite players, because if you have a better team all around, it's going to help you in the long run, because you'll be able to defend, create chances, and score. And here again, I bought Alexandro. I was thinking in my head at this time, I'm going to give him a second chance. I haven't tried him in a while, so maybe this time he'll prove better than the last time I used him. I actually ended up using Buffon. I know in the weekly rewards for this past week I said I would not use Buffon because he does not have long throw trait, but I had this first owner Buffon that I packed from 82 plus SBC. And I actually have the footage of that, so if you want to see that, make sure you drop a like and a comment to let me know that you want to see that. But I ended up using Buffon because I had him in my club, and that was a mistake. You'll see next episode that going with Buffon was a mistake. Not only does he cost me goals because of his lack of long throw, but he's also just not a good goalkeeper for me in this game. He lets in silly chances, and I'm ready to replace him with maybe someone like Marchetti, or replace Chiellini, Sandro, and Buffon altogether. But anyway, guys, you'll see how this team performs, and you'll be able to see for yourself what I mean by Buffon being kind of a letdown. But make sure you drop a subscription and a like if you enjoyed the content, and make sure you tune around for tomorrow's episode. And that's it, guys. I'm out.